My name is Trey Serna. I'm with Norman Davis, period 4. Today is May 1st that we are filming this. And first of all, I just wanted to say that my argument is that homework is completely bad for students and the bulk of it is unnecessary, really. I have come to this conclusion because I've been in school for 11, almost 12 years, and I've been a recipient of all that homework, and I know how it feels to receive all that homework, and it just feels useless. So now that I'm a junior now, I look back on it and I say, yeah, well, that homework didn't really help me, didn't help me at all. I've done a lot before, doesn't really help me in classes, doesn't help me really learn the material. If anything, it just takes up my time and takes time away from things that I really like to do, like outside activities, basketball, golf, practical skills too. So without further ado, let's get into the argument. Now, as I said before, my primary argument is that homework is bad for students and that it is unnecessary. And our solution to it is to not only get rid of homework, maybe not completely, maybe like 70 to 80%, just so the students do have something to take home with them. But on top of that, also eliminate the rank system so students don't feel the stress to complete the homework and carry on and try and improve their rank with that. So that's really important because with the rank system comes a lot of competition, and while competition is good, it does breed some cheating and some unfair practices that can stem from that. Now, teachers have already tried giving homework on scheduled days of the week, although that doesn't work because what tends to happen is that they give an excess amount of homework on that day, and it's still overloading on the student. Whichever day you like to put it, whichever way you want to say it, it's still overloading on the student, and it's not good for the student. Another solution that might be good is to not have the homework for a grade and let it be optional. That is something I can get on board with, so the student gets to choose whether he wants to do it or not. Although the student might feel pressured to do it if everybody else is doing it, but I can understand that. The most daring solution would be to completely eliminate homework and revamp the whole school system, because that would be, I'm not going to say impossible, but very, very difficult to do with everybody on the board and all the superintendents and everything on the whole nation, pretty much. And for some information from my sources, I researched a little bit and I saw Stanford research shows the pitfalls of homework, and education scholar Dennis Pope has found that too much homework has negative effects on student well-being and behavioral engagement. And everybody thought that homework is inherently good, students get to take home a piece of class with them. But what actually ends up happening is it negatively impacts the kids, because where family, friends, and activities matter, which is at home, they're not going to be able to really spend time with their friends and families and practice those activities outside of school that they really like to. And that's a really big problem for a lot of kids, because that's a lot of ways they're stress relievers, especially with the stresses of school in these current years, with the rank system, trying to get ahead, trying to get into a good college. They don't have somewhere to relieve that stress, and it becomes a big problem for everybody. And according to The Week, there was a study done that homework actually increases stress on the students, and that's not good. As we know, anxiety levels are the highest that they've been in over 30 years. It's not good for students, it's not good for teachers, not good for anybody. So the primary solution is to eliminate homework and eliminate the rank system. According to Healthline, there have also been studies that more than 10 minutes of homework per grade level is beyond that unnecessary, because it takes away from extracurricular activities and other activities outside of school, and also takes away from their practical skills that they can apply to the real world once they get out of school, because obviously this homework is just for that class. After that class, it's basically useless, but the practical skills carry on for the rest of their lives, next 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So that's going to be somewhere where we can improve on, and if they can build on those skills early in life, then that is a big, big advantage to them instead of just doing homework on math problems or something like that. So that is my argument, that why we should eliminate homework and get rid of the rank system, because it's unnecessary for students. it 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 takes time away from their family and friends and their extracurricular activities, and they don't have the chance to learn practical skills that they can usually do. Thank you.